G'day, and welcome back to that new Hobby High, Ultramarines from Scratch, episode 102. Now, I'll just let you on. I'm not at home. I'm not doing my normal level of work to my normal standards because I'm on a work trip, and I've had a hell of a fucking work trip. Yesterday I drove for today, fucking hell. Today I drove for 10 hours on 5 hours sleep. I'm exhausted. I'm shocked. I'm freaking middle of the desert. Currently in Kalgoorlie. It's fucking going to thunderstorm, and it looks like it's going to piss down with rain. Yeah, I was slowed down by trucks and grey nomads and all sorts of dramas. And I got here to the accommodation. I've been out in the bush for 3 days. Haven't had a shower since Sunday afternoon. And get to my accommodation, the shower's not fucking working. Some fucking ox, some gorilla had ripped it off the fucking head of the dorm. So I had to get moved into a different room. All sorts of dramas. Finally got settled in. Fell unconscious. Talked to the wife, fell unconscious. So this was a little bit late. But all of that drama aside, I was getting these inductii ready for their decals. All their shoulders have been all glossed up, all ready to go, and I fucking went and left the decal sheet, which I was going to do tonight, in the workshop, which I'll pick it up tomorrow. But that was what I was going to finish these two squads tonight. Obviously I was going to do the plasma glow effect and the grey line work back home, just as a finishing touch, using the mud weathering. But yeah, a bit of a kick in the fucking teeth. Other than that, I've got to make a small retraction from my last video. The what's it called? My super specky plan of getting the little video at the end. The super specky plan of getting bloody Locturus across the bloody tabletop in turn 1 to start smashing head. Well, I have been told by people in good authority that was an okay plan, but there are better ways to spend money on points in a game. Like, you don't need the Spartan. Locturus do enough damage. They've got a good chance of getting into freaking combat by themselves. And there's a whole bunch of other little subtle things I got wrong with my attempted rule. They're all in the writings and the comments at the bottom of the video if you're interested. So thank you for everyone who pulled me up short. I want to get the rules right. I want to fucking give good content and good bloody suggestions. So the other thing I've been doing yesterday in the fucking cold and freezing cold gen house is I've been painting these inductii and I've been painting up these anti-tank Terminators. They're coming along all right, and this jetpack is a little legatine axis snapped off. Jetpack bloody chaplain who's going to join the Locturus when I get him. So I'm just sort of scraping the green stuff down on his cloak here to try and make it smooth. I'm thinking, because he's got a jetpack and a cloak, I didn't really think to make it clever when I put it together. Fuck. Hang on, let me recalibrate my head and my mouth and my thought process. Right. I've got a chaplain here with a jetpack on. He's got a cloak. Now, you'd think that might get caught up, especially that crest on his head might get caught up in the intake, but I think a Marine's head would be strong enough to deal with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a V of exhaust gases, maybe try and paint this up like it's been a little bit charred at the bottom. So you can see as he's moving along, his freaking cape is taking a bit of wear and tear. I think that'll look okay when it's done. I'm doing these bloody Terminators now because I've done all I can with these until I get them home. And do the highlights on the plasmas and the muddy in effects and the grey highlights and all the flat lines. One thing I was talking about on my forum the other day, though, was that I found out that everything in Horus Heresy is all the technology is descended from a greater, more elude time, a better time when humanity was at a freaking better technological peak. I got a gist of that to begin with, but I didn't know how actually bad humanity had fallen until somebody had told me in our little in our forum bloody chat that all the tanks are basically tractors. And all the armour and exosuits are actually environmental suits for like dealing with radiation and being outside in high gravity situations. So all these fucking fantastic futuristic weapons of war are just the leftover things that survived from this other bigger fucking war when humanity was even better. So when you look at a Land Raider, you're not looking at like a freaking pinnacle of fucking technological prowess. You're looking at a Massey Ferguson. Yeah? You're looking at a Massey Ferguson with a gun strapped. No. Something even tougher. You're looking at a fucking Hilux. You're looking at a Toyota Hilux with gun strapped to it. That would fucking probably explain all the fucking hit points the fucking things have and how hard they are to kill. A Land Raider is a Toyota Hilux with a gun on it. It's one of them bloody tactical things you saw in like Libya and shit. But that is just throughout space. The Hilux of the fucking Toyota Hilux of the universe. And it fucking pissed me up something shocking. I mean, all this, cool looking armour, which is, obviously going up from the Mark 3s, the Mark 4s and 5s, and apparently now the 7s. Terminator armour. It's all just environmental suits, not weapons of war. And the other thing we were talking about on the thing that was fucking pissed and amazed me is that mechanicum don't use AI. They use a human brain with pins in it to beep boop beep control their robots and such. But Dark Mechanicum use AI, alien tech, and brains possessed by chaos. So how did Mechanicum win? I mean, human brains would be very fucking common, I would assume, if you have a look at the amount of skulls fucking lying about, but it doesn't sound like that would beat alien weaponry, super fucking possessed demon brains, and in fucking AI. I mean, AI is scary enough as it is. Have you heard some of the country songs they're fucking singing? But yeah, I don't see how Mechanicum could have won against Dark Mechanicum, because I'm seeing a lot of the, like I said, the spider robots on my feeds, which look amazing. They look fucking amazing. But yeah, other than that, that's been my two talking points of real interest this week. Land Raiders are fucking Toyota Hiluxes, and Dark Mechanicum should have in no way, shape or form fucking lost at all, in my opinion. But, fuck it. It's a fantasy story. Anyway, I'm pissed that I can't fucking finish these decals. I'll get these done tomorrow. I'm going to fucking slog out and try to get these ones up to scratch tonight, because I've got everything. I can bring these up in a freaking fairly hefty form. And that's it for the week. Yeah, she's been a bit rough. Been a bit rough this week, but everything's coming together. There's my fucking curry. There's my bloody phone stand. So I can film everything. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I'll give you missus a kiss. I love the lot of you. Give your missus a kiss, and I'll catch you all later. Cheerio.